Oh, thank you, Magic Mike, and thank you for tuning into this hour of On the House with us, the Carey brothers, at 1-800-737-2474, coming to you live from the Pacific Coast Builders Conference in the San Diego Convention Center. What a beautiful building. What a wonderful conference. We're having such a good time
Love
here.
this show. It's a boutique building show. If you've not heard us, this is our 30th year at this event. We first began attending the event as remodeling contractors and taking advantage of the wonderful information, the educational seminars, and the product exhibits. But, of course, in the last 25 years as journalists covering the show for you. So sit back, grab a cup of coffee, and enjoy, because we're going to have lots of great guests throughout the hour who will share information on cutting-edge technology and products for your piece of the great American dream. And by the way, big thank you to our sponsor, Panasonic Ventilation, for presenting our remote broadcast from PCBC.
Somebody has to pick up the ticket.
There you do it. Well, listen, we're always looking, as builders, we're always looking for ways to improve efficiency and to deliver the finest product that we can to our clients, and good builders everywhere are trying to do that. And Stan Lure is here. He is the CEO of Axis Point. Axis. That's right, AXIS. And he's developed a system that will help folks like us improve our installed product. Stan, welcome to the program.
Hey, it's so good to be here. Thank you, James.
So for folks listening, share a little bit about Axis Point and how it works.
Well, we once again, it's great to be here. Welcome to my hometown. I'm a native San Diegan, one of those rare kind of opportunities. But
and congratulations, you are a PCBC Pop Award. That's a Parade of Products award winner.
Yes, we were fortunate to win and be the only software company, essentially, to win this very distinguished award. There's very few.
You better hurry up and tell us about it, because if you don't, you're...
How does it work?
Well, we provide a service for home builders, and everybody's so worried about the quality of construction, and I kind of call it the chaos of construction. And what we do is we have developed a technology that allows home builders to really focus their energy on business processes, just like if you were manufacturing a home in a controlled environment.
So there's a checklist. What's on the checklist?
It's all kinds of things. We look at the builder's blueprints, and we look at what are high-risk conditions, and we look at their history. If a builder has had a problem, say, with window flashings, then we'll educate them and maybe even turn them on to some products or some types of methods.
What else?
Oh, gosh. Homeowners get a website that all of the home builder's information is stored for the life of the home, not just the original homeowner.
So that may be the general contractor, the window manufacturer, the stucco contractor, the roofing contractor, the roofing product, all of that.
All the good stuff. Plus, in California, we have what's called the Cal Green Code.
Right.
Requires each builder to give the homeowner all of the energy-efficient products and information, installation instructions, and warranties by law. It will eventually, I'm sure, across the country, but that's a great opportunity for home builders to put everything digitally, never gets lost, it's always there.
So this is something that would be of interest to our consumer audience, to the extent that they'd like to have a builder that provides this service, and also to builders who are looking for ways in which they can improve their installed product.
Absolutely.
He is Stan Lure, the CEO. It's Axis Point, AXISPOINTE. How may our audience get more information on the product?
Pretty easy. Just go to axispoint.com with an E at the end.
And you've given us a sample to try on our smartphones, and we're going to do that.
Yeah, I see you got an iPhone watch.
Yeah.
And you guys are high tech here, so yeah.
And the Carey brothers can stand to be smarter. Thank you, Stan. All right. Well, listen, an old friend joins us here at our broadcast location at the Pacific Coast Builders Conference.
Boy, you're right when you say old.
Well, a long-time friend.
Yeah.
And this fellow has been working hard to improve efficiency, both the energy and water efficiency in the home for many, many years. with a hot water recirculating product, and he is Larry Aker with Demand Systems. Larry, welcome to the program. Awfully good to see you again.
Thank you, James and Morris.
And you, like our previous guest, are a winner of the POP Awards at PCBC Parade of Products. Congratulations.
Thank you.
What did you do this time to earn the award?
Just pay off a lot of people. You know how that goes.
Oh, I
No. We've been around a long time. In fact, we've been working with you guys for over 24 years.
Yes,
It's
indeed.
I was counting the days. And
It's been a while.
So you're finally starting to use the Grundfos pump, huh?
Yes.
Finally.
Well,
What took you so long?
That's a really good question.
Are you
Morris.
using the Grundfos
You
pump
bet.
now? Okay, that's a good
Can't
pump.
you tell?
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
I see
Yeah.
that. So, for our listeners who may not be familiar with your product, share with them, in a nutshell, what it is and how it can benefit them.
Absolutely. It's an electronic controlled pumping system. We all wait for hot water. We go to our shower and we turn it on and we wait 3 or 4 minutes. You go feed the dog or whatever. We lose somewhere between 7,000 to 10,000 gallons of water a year down the drain waiting for hot water.
That's for each resident.
For almost every
Each one,
resident
right.
on an average.
That's a lot.
And that represents somewhere around 3,000 kilowatt hours per 7 to 10,000.
Of electricity on the water heater.
Yeah, or gas. It
Yeah.
depends what's being
Whatever.
Notwithstanding the comfort proposition associated with just waiting for water. I mean, there's the water loss, but it's just, waiting and waiting. It's just makes you nuts.
It's a convenience. Even though we save energy and water, proven by the U.S. Department of Energy when they spent $250,000 to test it, the consumer, the homeowner, really likes the idea of the convenience of not having to wait.
Now, Larry, there are a lot of demand systems out there. There are a lot of research systems.
Right.
Yours is installed under the fixture furthest from the water heater, or how does
it can be done in so many different ways. We developed about 15 years ago structured plumbing for new contractors. In fact, the last gentleman that was here, we would be on their program because we get HERS ratings, Title 24, all of the green building programming. We're incentivized by doing that, by development of the structuring of the plumbing to make the demand system or the circulating water work effectively. On a consumer perspective, because there's millions of consumers out there that wait and they don't have the plumbing set up for it, it's an easy retrofit. We just take it to the furthest fixture and we absolutely take the hot water from the water heater to the last fixture, and we take that cold water you run down the drain and move it right back into the water
it's a
heater.
15 or a 20-minute installation.
It's probably an hour.
It's okay.
Yeah,
all right.
give it an hour.
All right, and we've only got about
How much is it, Larry?
30 seconds.
How much is the unit?
It depends. We got
Just give me
utility
a-
somewhere between $400 to $800, depending on what models you're looking at.
Right,
Yeah.
and you do need electricity at the location to operate
Yes,
the pump.
you need to operate it electrically.
And how does it start?
It starts by, we've got an LED lighted button, which is part of the program. You do it by buttons. You can do it by motion sensors. We develop everything. It's American-made product. We make everything right here in California.
Awesome.
Remote control?
Yeah.
Okay.
We do it radio frequency as well.
He's our longtime friend, not our old friend. He's Larry Aker. The company is Demand Systems, and you may get more information on their products by going where, Larry?
Just go to gothotwater.com.
GotHotWater.com. It's just that simple. Thanks for joining us from PCBC.
It's good to see you,
Good to see
gentlemen.
you again.
Thank
You're
you
looking
again.
well.
Congratulations
Thanks,
on
Morris.
your
All right.
award.
Sit
Thank you
back,
very
stay
much.
tuned. There's more coming up live from the Pacific Coast Builders Conference after this. And we are back on the House on the Road. It's the Pacific Coast Builders Conference, San Diego. Our remote broadcast presented by Panasonic Ventilation. Visit their website for terrific ideas and product on how you can improve indoor air quality. Oh boy, lots of exciting products to have a look at here at PCBC this year.
Amazing, and so many interesting people and products at this table. I just tell you, I'm fascinated. And there's another one from a company called Merlex Stucco Incorporated. And with us is Melissa Higgins to tell us all about this product, which I'm just fascinated with.
Welcome to the program, Melissa.
Thank you very much.
So tell us a little bit about this system that you've brought. You brought a sample board, which is a cutaway of different layers. So who would want this and why?
Well, first, this is the Cadillac of stucco systems because it is all in one bag, and the material is called Basex. It's a crack reduction base and mesh system and it cuts cracking down by 90%, specifically designed for smooth Santa Barbara stucco finishes.
Oh, I just love that smooth Santa Barbara stucco
It
finish.
is beautiful.
It
Now,
is gorgeous.
Now, in conventional stucco application, we have a wire on a lath on a paper back, and then we have a waterproof back, and then we have a scratch coat and a brown coat.
Correct.
And they're just little under an inch thick. And then we have what's finally put on, a color coat.
Correct.
Now, in replacement of the color coat, you have this system.
Before the color coat, you would have the base coat, and you would apply on new construction.
Yes.
You would apply the Base X, 1/8 of an inch thick over the brown coat.
Okay.
Then embed the mesh.
Okay.
Then apply another coat of the Base X.
So that the mesh is embedded
Correct.
in the cementitious material.
For more durability.
Okay.
Now, is
Now,
that
I've never seen this used before. What is that made of?
And this is a 4-ounce.
Nylon, fiberglass?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow, very interesting.
Okay. And then finally, after it's embedded and it cures, how long does it take to cure?
The Base X?
Yeah.
Well, 24 hours.
24 hours. That's
So
it.
is the first coat of Base X applied, then it cures, and then the second coat over the mesh, or are they done at the same application?
You would do it at the same application.
Okay, so it's the Base X coat while it's still moist. You put the
Correct.
fabric on. While it's still moist, you put the final coat on, and then you wait 24 hours and you trowel on a color coat.
Correct.
So this whole system is building up a conventional stucco system to have a non-crack material at the forefront of the finish, right in the front of the finish. The last coat has a structural membrane as opposed to conventional stucco where there's nothing. It's either cement with some fiber in it or just plain cement.
Right.
And you know,
This is a great idea.
this particular solution.
When did you develop this?
I'd say a few years, maybe 6, 7.
Yeah, this is especially important when you want the Santa Barbara finish, which is very smooth, because the cracks are so visible.
Absolutely, but you don't have to just use this product just on
Santa Barbara
finish.
Right.
You can use
it
a
on any
medium.
sand
You
finish.
can use a sand finish or a medium texture or whatever.
Who's
Sure.
your customer, Melissa? Are you appealing to stucco contractors? Are you
Contractors.
appealing to developers, builders, consumers? Who are you trying to get the message out to?
Everybody.
All the above.
All of the above. Now,
Well, this would be a great remodeling project. You could actually go over the existing stucco without removing it.
so if you
and
have,
just add your
if
finish
you
coat.
have-
Yes.
Yes, correct.
So if you have cracked stucco now and you want something that is more durable, that is 90% crack resistant, as you indicated, nothing is entirely crack resistant, you can go over your existing stucco. Do you need to sandblast the existing stucco?
You do not. You can use this material right over the existing plaster.
Yeah.
Yes, and then you go right over that with your Santa Barbara finish or whichever finish.
And
you
the added thickness is what, a quarter of an inch total, or
the basics itself is 1/8 of an inch.
and then the finish color
Yes,
on top of
quarter.
that. So maybe
so
a quarter.
3/16 to a quarter.
3/16, good. I have
So
the
you can use your you don't have to worry about window depth or any trim depth or any of
Oh,
that.
I have the perfect guinea pig house for you.
Sounds good to us.
She is Melissa Higgins. She is with Merlex Stucco Incorporated. How may our audience get more information and have a look at your product?
That's easy. Merlex.com.
MERLEX.com. Thanks for joining us at PCBC.
Yeah, thanks, Melissa.
Thank you
Good
very
luck
much.
to you.
Nice product. Very
All
nice.
right. Well, you know, if you've been window shopping lately and you're confused at the different products, and you may take this nice young man who's with Melissa, who's holding the board, thank God he's strong. If you've been window shopping lately and you're confused by all of the different products that are out there, the frame styles and the energy efficient components and all of that, we've got a fellow who's going to help you with your window shopping, and he is Kevin Vilhauer, and he is with Milgard. Kevin, welcome to the program.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Well, we've been using Milgard in our remodeling company for many, many, many years. I think if we had a nickel for every Milgard window we've installed, we'd be rich as Rockefeller.
Oh boy, I tell you, I have to tell you a story. This is a true story. we're doing a project in Vallejo, California. We're rehabilitating a turn-of-the-century house, plaster, and the owner wanted new windows built into period trim. Mm-hmm. And it was going beautifully. We ordered Milgard windows, as we always do. And we put them all in. And one window didn't work.
Okay.
And I have to tell you, I was so surprised I couldn't see straight. I've never called in a warranty to Milgard before. I called Milgard, got the warranty desk, the guy answered the phone, da-da-da-da-da. In 3 days, the window was fixed. The guy said, I can be out on this day, or this day. I said, this day's fine. He came out, asked the guys on the job site, how's the window? No problem. Asked the homeowner, how's the window? No problem. You guys have the best customer service department in the industry, not just windows, every facet of construction. So you guys are right on the mark.
Kevin, you're the engineering manager. In the minute and a half that we have left, share with our audience a little bit about innovations in the product and things that will improve comfort and durability.
Sure. Well, you know, as with a lot of products, energy efficiency is really important. And so we've been rolling out a lot of energy efficient products, different low E types. We've offered triple glazing. There's lots of different solutions that can meet your energy efficient needs.
You're doing sliders. You're doing single hungs, double hungs. Are we doing any awnings or hoppers or casements?
Awnings, casements. Of course, sliding patio doors. We have new telescoping doors as well as bifold doors. We have a new wood door that we're just getting ready to roll out.
Fully wood?
It's about a quarter wood or 3/4 wood and about a quarter fiberglass. So we've married our fiberglass extrusions with the wood products and made a solid wood product.
And as much as sash is concerned, you have vinyl, you have fiberglass, you have hybrids that are a mix of the two.
Right, that's exactly.
Do you have an all wood product?
No, we don't have an all wood product. We've tried to take the best materials and married them together. So we have fiberglass and then we have wood, and we've married them together.
Hybrid product.
Yep,
so you get the beauty of wood on the interior and the durability of another more durable material for the exterior.
Exactly, with a powder coat finish and
And your warranty, you used to have a warranty that was a lifetime warranty that I don't know whether it was transferable.
No, it was a 10-year warranty.
What is the warranty these days?
So we have a lifetime warranty, and it's 10-year transferable.
10-year.
That's probably where the 10 years.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it used to be in the old days 10 years. Now it's lifetime.
Yeah, it's been a lifetime warranty for quite some time.
You weren't around when I was buying windows on the 10-year warranty.
That's true.
Good things happening at Milgard. He is Kevin Vilhauer with Milgard Windows and Doors, and our audience may get more information on your products. How?
From Milgard.com.
MILGARD.com.
Now, you want to know what I'm doing Monday? God honest truth, so help me. I'm installing a whole house of Milgard windows.
Excellent.
On Monday.
All right.
All right.
All right. Well, listen, thanks a lot, Kevin, and good luck to you. And we want to invite you to visit our website at onthehouse.com for a recap of all of our guests here at the PCBC. We'll be back with more On the House after this.
Well, thank you, Magic Mike, and thank you for tuning in to this half of this hour of On the House with us, the Carey brothers, coming to you live from the Pacific Coast Builders Conference in the San Diego Convention Center. It is so beautiful here. What a great show. I'm having such a great time.
Having a look at the latest and greatest in building products and technology for your home, and we want to extend appreciation to our friends at Panasonic Ventilation for presenting our remote broadcast from this event. Here's an invitation to you from us to go to the show notes section of our website at onthehouse.com for a full recap of the show, the PCBC, and many of the folks that visited with us during our broadcast.
You know, this is a boutique show. It's not like the regular shows we go to where everybody and his brother shows up.
Yeah.
This show is upscale.
High-end. Okay.
And the people who are here have high-end products.
I have a question for you.
That's why Panasonic brought us here.
What's the
high-end product?
I get it. What's the single biggest non-elective home improvement?
The roof.
That's right.
The roof.
And it's important.
Nobody wants to repair a roof.
Right. Well, we're going to talk a little bit about the roof with someone who knows a lot
it's not
about
not
it.
a roof.
Well, I call it a roof.
Doesn't have a U in it.
Kayla Kratz is with Boral Roofing. Kayla, welcome to the program.
Thank you so much for having me.
I was boiling some water to make some shrimp the other day.
For our friends who may not be familiar with Boral, tell them a little bit about the kind of products that you manufacture and what's new.
Absolutely. Boral Roofing, we're manufacturers of complete line of clay and concrete roof tile. At the PCBC show today, we're featuring and showcasing our new color offering. With the roof, style is very important, and we're all about finding the right aesthetic and color that fits with the national trends.
I mean, isn't that what it really is all about? It has so much to do with the perceived value and appearance of your home, the roof.
Absolutely. The curve value. When you first walk up to a roof, what do you see? What to a house?
Is this just for new homes or is, and I say that because in many instances we have to build a roof to hold the roof covering. Now, is your roof covering equivalent in weight to some of the other common roof coverings, or do people who re-roof with your product have to support the framing?
With our product, we definitely, for re-roof projects, retrofit, we encourage an engineering report to ensure that everything's good. And that's true with most roofs, just to make sure before you get people on the roof that it's going to sustain the weight. With our product, we have a huge re-roof business, retrofit business. And what we're finding is that these colors are a great fit for even retrofit projects because they're so subtle in how it shifts from colors that allows for a lot of versatility on the walls and what colors they use.
So you mean you don't have any bright blue shingles or no green ones?
Kayla, how many new colors? How many new colors?
We are introducing 6 new blends, and these are available across all
they're just
4
gorgeous.
Profiles. They're
all just gorgeous.
Now, each one of these boards, these little display boards that you're handing us, has 2 or 3 colors on it? How many? 6 colors? How many colors are represented here?
This one's a 3-color blend, and we do have some that go up to 6 colors.
So what you're doing is, what you're saying is that as you apply the shingles, you're applying 3 colors randomly to get the look that I got it. Okay,
absolutely, it's a blended product, and this is 1 color. So when you receive the product, this would be on the palette. And as it's installed, it just creates this beautiful, subtle blend.
It's a gorgeous product, and we're so pleased that you took time to visit with us here at the Pacific Coast Builders Conference. She is Kayla Kratz. The company is Boral Roofing. How may our audience get more information?
You can visit boralroof.com and check out our gemstone collection to find out more about the colors.
There's a lot to see. Thanks for joining us from PCBC, and congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Well, our next guests have been in business for many, many years, holding homes together through structural ties, joist hangers, straps, shear panels, you name it. And Tim Ellis is the product manager with Simpson Strong Tie. Tim, good to see you. What's new with Simpson Strong Tie?
Thank you very much for having me. This year we're featuring our Strong Rod Systems product. It's a high-strength continuous rod system.
That's a POP winner.
It is a POP winner.
That's
we're very proud
of that.
This is our third year winning
Congratulations.
Now, this is a rod that goes from an embedment in the foundation all the way up to the top plate.
That's correct.
The umpty-ump floor.
That's correct. And there's 2 different systems in this product group. One is for shear wall overturning in seismic areas, and then we also have an application for wind. So the wind just basically is going to take, you want to hold the roof on, it's going to take those roof loads and put it into the foundation. Seismic's a little more complicated. Each wall you want to keep from overturning in a seismic situation, right? So at each level, your forces are amplifying as you go down these big piers.
That's correct.
Right?
So on you need the largest one below and the smallest one above.
So our bolted hold downs top out at about 15,000 pounds, and these rod systems can go up to over 100,000 pounds.
I have to tell you, I have a dear friend who's handicapped. He has Parkinson's, and he needed some stair rails built in his home, and he wanted them built as inexpensively as possible. And I just happened to be at the hardware show, glanced over my shoulder, and there was this steel sleeve, and the steel sleeve had bolt holes that I could connect to a concrete slab. Now, my original intention was to dig out all the concrete, dig a hole, embed posts in the concrete like we would normally do,
Right.
and the price just went out of sight. I saw your column bases bolt to the concrete floor, and I did the project in a couple of hours.
Right.
And now he can go down his steps with handrails safely. And you saved me a lot of money, Simpson.
Well, thank you.
Congratulations.
Well, you know, our entire innovation goal at Simpson Strong-Tie is to help people build safer structures more economically.
That's wonderful.
That's our creed, and that's what we strive to do day in and day out.
You did it for my friend Alan.
Tim Ellis, product manager with Simpson Strong-Tie. You may go to strongtie.com. Wonderful.
Right.
Thanks for joining us, Tim.
Thank you, guys.
All right. And listen, there's more coming up from the Pacific Coast Builders Conference in San Diego. We're going to talk a little bit about ways in which you can improve the indoor air quality in your home. Breathe just a little easier on the house after this.
And we are back, coming to you live from the Pacific Coast Builders Conference, San Diego, California, San Diego Convention Center. Really an upscale show and a couple of wonderful guests waiting to come onto the air. Mike Millard, he is with Ackerstone.
Yeah.
And you make a product called Palazzo. What's that all about?
Palazzos are tiles that go on the roof decks. So if you're doing high-rise and you can't really walk on a lot of the roof decks, so
right.
you'll see tiles up top, and it's actually a floating roof deck. We do a lot with high SRIs too, so it has cool temperatures, and but it just makes more accessible area.
Now, if there were a high-density condominium or apartment complex, would these be used on the balconies,
the decks, the balconies?
So
yeah,
okay,
anywhere where there's a flat roof.
Yeah, if you're walking on it, you need something that you can actually walk on, so you're not penetrating.
Now,
the
Mike,
waterproofing.
that's just one of several categories that you're involved in. What are the others?
The others, we do a lot of special finishing on all of our products. We get into a lot of stuff where it sets us aside, where we do more of a terrazzo type looking concrete product, but we do a lot of interlocking pavers. Stuff you'll see.
You do interlocking pavers?
Correct, which you'll see commercial and residential. Our end is a lot of commercial. We're just delving into the residential market.
And then you said you do columns as well.
No, we're just strictly permeable pavers. The permeables is probably the newer trend that's coming out, where you're dealing with stormwater runoff. Cities are big into it. Some of the residential homes are even having to face dealing with stormwater runoff.
I think we're seeing a trend from poured-in-place concrete patios, paths, and even driveways and carports that are going to the permeable pavers because of the benefit associated with replenishing the groundwater system. Yes?
Recharging groundwater is
well,
is
here's what happens. What happens is if you have a big concrete driveway and the water runs off the driveway into the curb and gutter, it goes into the storm drain.
Right.
And then it goes out to the waterways. In the case of permeable surfaces, then the water goes immediately back into the ground. It's filtered into groundwater and wells, and that water is immediately reused and not processed. And that makes a lot of sense.
Beautiful product, and your product can be used to build outdoor kitchens?
Yeah, we have a gravity wall, not too much retaining, but we do a lot of gravity wall, and a lot of the contractors will get into building small walls, barbecues, seating walls,
and
small planters.
Where is the product made?
We basically cater to the West Coast. But we have two plants. I'm out of the Corona plant, which is in California.
Wonderful, yeah. Wonderful. And how may our audience get more information on the products and have a look? They're beautiful. I mean, your catalogs are gorgeous. Where can they get more information?
Ackerstone.com is our website, and they can call our plant in Corona or our Chandler, Arizona division also.
Mike Millard, Ackerstone, thanks for joining us from PCBC.
Thanks for having me.
And we're going to continue with the hard surface categories, but this time it's not what's underfoot, it's what's overhead. And we are joined at our broadcast location by Paul Goldstein. And Paul, your company is?
Ludowici.
Ludowici. And it says Trusted Timeless Terracotta. Tell us about it.
Trusted Timeless Terracotta is coming from a company called Ludowici. We've been around since 1888, so that's over 125 years.
Boy, your complexion is excellent for a guy that old.
Yeah.
Good job. So
Trusted and timeless.
Terracotta, primarily roofing, but we understand in looking through your product offerings that you also do vertical applications as well with siding. Kind of a mansard, but would you classify it as siding applications? Yes or no?
True. I would classify it as a siding application. Some people call it a rain screen, sort of a secondary skin.
Right.
And what we've done is we've taken the flat interlocking tile that you'd have on the roof, and now we're going vertical on it, and we're putting it on the wall.
I'll be darned. And this is all clay. This is all terracotta.
Yes.
None of this is cement.
True. It's all clay. It's
now it's interlocking. Is it get mortared on the wall, or is it just clicked together?
It's going to get clipped on the wall, and it's going to get nailed or screwed if you're up on the roof into the deck.
No. I mean the finished material. Do you have to mortar it, each of the pieces that goes onto the wall?
No.
Do they overlap or butt?
They overlap.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And you really don't need to mortar your roofing product, although in some of the examples that you brought here, there's some mortar, but I have a feeling that's more decorative than anything.
More decorative when you're talking about a barrel type tile. Yes.
Why would our listener want something like this as opposed to, say, a concrete tile?
Primarily what you're going to look at is, with us, a unmatched 75-year warranty, and that includes fading. Our product does not fade. Also, too, when you're talking about moisture, you're talking about a tile that's going to get less than 2% water moisture, and that's what you want. You want to protect the roof.
Less wicking.
If you don't have any porosity and you don't have any water, your tiles stay the weight they are when they're put on the roof, and you don't have to worry about sudden weight crushing in your rafters.
True. It's not going to absorb the water, so therefore it's...
Well, you know, anyone who's ever gone to Europe knows that on 4 and 5 and 6 and 700-year-old buildings, the product that's used for roofing is clay tile.
How about weight compared to concrete tile? How does this compare in terms of weight?
As far as weight's concerned, we have products that compare in weight to concrete. So when you're looking at some of our lightweight products that we have, you're looking at if you're going to do a re-roof, we do have products available that you wouldn't have to do any sort of change out on your roof.
Now you don't have a lightweight product that has a 75-year warranty and a 2% moisture barrier.
All of it does.
Oh,
so
really?
all of it comes with the Ludowici 75-year warranty against fading.
All right. He is Paul Goldstein. The company is Ludowici, and our audience may get more information by going where?
Ludowici.com.
Spell it.
Ludowici.
He's Paul Goldstein. Thanks for joining us, Paul.
Thank you.
All right, don't you touch that dial. There is more on the house, on the road again, right after this. Well, another hour. Boy, I'll tell you, terrific hour for you.
This is another trade show you've gotten me into.
And by the way, you may get to have a look at all 4 hours of our remote from the Pacific Coast Builders Conference. Listen to all 4 hours. It's simple. Just go to the website at onthehouse.com. And we want to thank our friends at Panasonic Ventilation for sponsoring our remote broadcast from the PCBC 2015 in San Diego. And speaking of Panasonic Ventilation, we are joined by one of its leading management type guys. He's on the front lines, an old friend, a longtime friend, a young longtime friend. He is Brian Kincaid. Brian, welcome to the program.
Thank you very much, James.
Nice to have you here, Brian.
Always good to see you, Brian.
Thank you.
So indoor air quality
before we talk about this, I have another story.
Yeah. He's great with stories, Brian.
Last week, I rewired an entire house.
Oh.
It's a 50s house.
Okay.
And
I mean, new main service, new sub panel,
new main service, everything.
Yeah, okay.
Every bit of the house that was electrically controlled was replaced.
Oh, wow.
Wired.
Yeah.
All the wiring, all the boxes, all switches.
And he did it.
And I did it. And the lady who hired us wanted a new bath fan.
Okay.
And she said, "Can you get a heater?" I said, I know Panasonic. I can get anything like that. And we put in a
Whisper Warm.
Whisper Warm.
That's right.
We put in a Whisper Warm. I put 4 switches on it. I put the light, the night light, the fan, and the heater. And she was so elated when I turned the heat switch on. Because her mother is very old and frail, and she wanted warmth in the bathroom. They had wall heaters. They got a ceiling heater that works beautifully. She couldn't hear it. She says, "Is it on?" I said, "Of course it's on." She said, "I love it."
You know, Brian, people are tired of mold and mildew. They're tired of sweaty windows. They're tired of noise. They unplug their fans. Panasonic has addressed all of that, and there's more. Tell us a little bit about what's going on.
Well, as you know, here we are in California, and California is the leading edge of codes.
Right.
And they adopt Energy Star whenever Energy Star adopts a new code.
Right.
As of October, Energy Star 4.0 takes place, and a lot of ventilation fans are installed that on paper they say they do X, but they actually do X minus Y.
Right.
Because ductwork degrades the performance of fans, and if they have a weak motor, it degrades it even further.
Right.
So there's a minimum standard airflow that is measured. It's absolutely has to be measured and certified.
Right. Yeah.
So, you know, there's no more, well, our fan or whatever does this.
Yeah.
Somebody takes what we call a barometer.
The barometer. I saw that at the International Builder Show. We did the test. It was jaw-dropping. It was unbelievable.
And we're doing it here.
Yeah.
And it's basically, you got to get what you pay for.
Yeah.
And this shows that you have to have a minimum of 50 cubic feet of air per minute.
Right.
And people are amazed that some fans that are rated up to 110 are less than 30.
And they're producing, I was going to say
20 or
24.
30.
Right.
Yeah.
24 CFM or something like that.
And yet they're spending the extra money to buy a higher CFM fan in the hopes that it will take the air out that causes the moisture.
It's simple. It's like finding a contractor. People say, how do you find a contractor? Well, you know, you can say you need to do this, 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 and this. But one reliable way, of course, is to check with folks that have had the contractor do work and, you know, make sure that you check them out.
Oh, absolutely.
So it's the same with Panasonic. It's the same with Panasonic. You know you're getting a great product. You know that you're getting terrific people who stand behind the product. As a builder, you end up by installing product that will make your customers happy, that will deliver the performance, the purported performance, fewer callbacks, and a better bottom line, which means that the contractor will be in a better position to...
I don't need all that. 1, the fan works, and 2, you can't hear it. That's all you need to say about this company.
And it'll run for as long as you own that house.
And we've only got about 30 seconds, but I have to tell you there's the Whisper Fit EZ, which is a terrific retrofit model for our friends who want to install a retrofit unit. There's the Whisper Green Select that has the plug-and-play technology and Pick-a-Flow so that you can have a condensation sensor, an LED light, you can have a motion sensor. There's the continuous run DC for indoor air quality improvement. So much to talk about. Where may our audience get more information on Panasonic product?
They can visit us at our new and improved website at panasonic.com/building.
Fantastic. He's our friend and yours, Brian Kincaid, and we want to invite you to visit their website for some terrific information on fans and improving indoor air quality. Thank you, Brian.
Thank you, Brian. Thanks, Morris.
And thank you for joining us from the PCBC.